Okay. How people view Leo. This is a collective reading for Leo placement. How people view Leo placements. How does people view Leos? How are people viewing you at this time? How are people viewing Leos at this time? And I'm going to clarify with the other cards. Oh. Fake friends. So some people are viewing you saying that you are hanging around people that you may consider is very close to you, but they are fake. People are saying that you are around fake company, fake friends. We're going to clarify all of these. Keeping you a secret. So some people feel like the company you keeping right now is fake, or they could be trying to say you're fake. Around the people that is around you, if, like I said, flip flop the energy, but they also view you as somebody who is very secretive when it comes to the company you keep. Some people view you as somebody who be trying to hide your friends. Like you could be coming off of somebody who is very selfish when it comes to your friends. Yeah, they feel like you are somebody who is very secretive. And somebody also could be very secretive towards you. So people also view you as somebody who maybe you feel like you was pregnant and you went to go take a pregnancy test. So that could be also another thing. Maybe you're trying to keep that a secret, that there's a chance that you may be pregnant. So people also view you as somebody who is emotionally intelligent. Wow. But they also view you as somebody who has been abandoned a lot. Maybe you have dealt with a lot of people that just tossed you to the side like you were trash, but yeah, people view you as somebody that may have abandonment issues because you've been tossed to the side so many times. How else does people view Leos? Yeah, some people are saying that you may have abandonment issues, and that's why you keep the company that are not real to you around. How else they view Leo? Well, childhood wounds. Yeah, people view you as somebody who has a lot of childhood wounds. I'm hearing a lot of childhood scars, and that could be the only reason why you are willing to accept these people around and keep them next to you, even though they're not real with you, a genuine friend towards you. You may have abandonment issues. You may have childhood wounds, whether this is true or not. But like I said, that's how people are viewing you, as somebody who keeps, I'm hearing, a set of fake friends around you because of abandonment issues. So a lot of people view you as somebody who is very divine. They feel like you are a divine feminine. Um, Maybe you could be keeping that a secret, that you are somebody of the divine. I'm hearing a divine goddess, a divine lord. I don't know, but I just heard that. But yeah, I feel like you people are saying that you are very secretive about your I'm hearing your powers, your gifts. Maybe you are somebody who is very intuitive. It's like people saying that even though you know the truth and you are somebody who is very intuitive, it's like you don't use those powers. You ignore your intuition. You ignore the red flags on purpose. But people view you as somebody who holds a lot of power, but you don't basically abuse your power to, yeah, you don't, we're going to say that you don't abuse your power. You don't you utilize your powers, your gifts, whatever it is that you have um with yourself, Leo. We got plastic smiles. So people view you as somebody who may have had like a pregnancy, here a pregnancy scare, but I feel like on the outside looking in, there will may have been people that may pretended that they were happy for you, but they really wasn't. Oh, people also view you as somebody who lied about a pregnancy. Maybe you told somebody you was pregnancy. I mean, you was pregnant, and maybe they're trying to call you a liar. I don't know, but they're saying it's crazy because I'm getting this flip flop energy. Some people are saying that you could be a wounded divine feminine, right? But they also trying to say that you are a liar, you are fake. And I don't even feel like that. I just feel like you just keep a lot of close things to yourself. I feel like you, like I said, maybe you do have abandonment issues, but I just feel like I just keep hearing you don't use your powers the right way. You don't take advantage of your powers. You keep it in the tuck because you are different. And it's like people want you to use your powers. They want you to be able to set more boundaries for yourself, live in your integrity. Basically, they want you to live in your integrity, because it's like somebody on the outside looking in, or people, they feel like you have a lot of power, you hold a lot of power, but you just choosing not to use it because you have abandonment issues, you afraid of being abandoned by people, but yeah, people also view you as somebody who um could come across as fake, and pretending that you okay, a lot of people are saying that you do things for attention. We're gonna say that also. They're saying that you the things that you come up with, like if you told somebody that there's a chance that you could be pregnant, or even if you told somebody you was, they're trying to say you do that for attention, because I'm seeing it. Whether it's true or not. But let's pull another card. But I feel like you are somebody who is emotionally stable. Um, But just know, even if you found out you was pregnant, Leo, there's people on the outside that really is not happy for you though, because they feel like you're lying. They feel like you're faking, like you are pregnant, but you're really not. It's basically people don't believe you. They don't believe you. That some people just don't believe you. They feel like they don't believe nothing you say. Um, like I said, these people are fake anyway, so it doesn't even matter. They're trying to say you're a liar, you're a fake, you're a fraud, but these people around you are also a fake, a liar, a fraud. Burnt bridges. Yeah, these are people that you may have gave a lot of chances to, and you still choose them to stick around as your friends, hold on to them. But that is how people view you, as somebody who was very emotionally intelligent. And I just feel like you basically a lot. It's like people trying to say that you got a lot of strength when it comes to what it is that you've been through, and your emotions when it comes to giving people chance after chance after chance after chance, even when they don't deserve it. So people view you as somebody who holds a lot of power, but once again, they feel like you don't take advantage of your own powers, but other people take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? In that way. There ain't nowhere else to ain't no other way to put it. But what else do we have? How will people view you? So Leo, y'all gonna need to start putting y'all foot down and set boundaries, because people view you as somebody you have a lot of power, but I just feel like people feel like you're not putting it to use, and they're saying that you're doing things to get attention. You're doing things to get people to like you. You're doing things to Um, yeah, I don't know why, but I don't know why they still around if they feel that way. But at the end of the day, I'm hearing these people could be a reflection of you, or yeah, some of you guys they are. I'm just being honest. Some of these people are the same people that's viewing you in this light. They the same way, child. They the same way. You could just be more like open with it. They do it behind. It's I'm hearing the same thing that you may be doing is the same thing they do behind the scenes, behind closed doors. They just not open with it. You are more open with the way you do things. And some of you guys, some people view you as somebody who mirror energy. Yeah, they feel like you mirror energy. And that's probably why they don't take you serious. But the tea is being spilled, child. So people view you as somebody who tells all your business. We got secrets exposed, gossip spreading, leaked information. Oops, it's out. So, yeah, especially if it has anything to do with your past, whether this is in your childhood, the things that you have went through, or whether this is old relationships, or maybe, like I say, it could be anybody, family, friends, lovers. So the gossip, I said gossip. People view you as somebody who like to gossip a lot, who like to tell all your business. Some people view you as somebody who like to trauma bond, or you can say that like to hold on to toxic love, toxic relationships. Because I'm seeing it. People viewing you as somebody who like to hold on to things that's not good for you. These fake friends, they're not good for you, and they're judging you behind the scenes, whether you're aware of this or not. A lot of you guys, you are aware because you took these people back plenty of times after they just completely disrespected you. But this read is a little bit deep, but I'm just reading the cards. Yeah, people feel like you gossip a lot about your past and your past relationships. People also view you as a hopeless romantic. Maybe you always talk about like falling in love with somebody, or being with a particular person, or maybe you always talk about getting married one day. Maybe you are somebody who is very dreamy. Maybe you are somebody that already has your like future wedding planned out in your head, like what you want things to look like in your relationship or your wedding, whatever. Like, people view you as somebody who talks a lot about, love and your forever person. Some of you guys, maybe there are a particular person that you talk about to your friends, that you always talking about, you always bring up in a group conversation. So people view you as somebody who is very dreamy, somebody who wants love, somebody who um tell all your business about you and your lover. But we got life lessons, wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience, and I'm wiser now. Wow. So people view you as somebody not only that had like a pregnancy scare, but they also, like I said, they also view you as somebody who is a liar or just fake a pregnancy, but they feel like, I don't know, I feel like people trying to punish you. Some people are trying to teach you a lesson by sticking around after they disrespected you so many times and you took them back in. Like, literally. But yeah, I just felt like people view you as somebody who also that likes to smile a lot or laugh a lot. But they know it's not real. They know that you are hiding a lot of deep wounds inside, especially if you're somebody that talk a lot about your past or your past relationships, or you talk about being in love and having a future with somebody one day, and you know, even if you do talk about all of this, they feel like you still smile, you still laugh, but they feel like it's not real. They feel like people view you as somebody who is wearing a mask. Let's be real. You're masking a lot of wounds. You're masking a lot of pain, and I feel like people view you as somebody who wants real love, who wants true, genuine love, whether this is true, genuine friendships, whether it's true, genuine romantic partners, because they feel like you never really had that because of you talk about it so much. Yeah, you may sit in their face and pretend to be happy, but they feel like it's time for you to let it go. Let go of pretending to be happy because people can feel that you are not happy inside. You know, um, that's just the positive aspect of this spread of this part. Besides people trying to say that you are faking or whatever, but calling you a liar. But I feel like the other side of you, they feel like you do this to hide, to mask how you really feel. So yeah, that's how they view you. They feel like you hold a lot of power, but you know you don't utilize your power in the right way, in the correct way. And they feel like you're masking a lot of heartbreak and pain. So they feel like since you're masking a lot of heartbreak and pain, you do things to get attention. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the people around you just want it. I'm not gonna lie, some people are tired of it. If you keep bringing up some past experience, that hurt you, people around you they want it to end. They want you to learn from the situation, and grow from that experience and just let it go. They're basically tired of hearing about it. Okay, how else people view my Leos? How do people view my Leos? So people also view you as somebody not only is emotionally stable, although people have played in your face so many times, they feel like you are allowing it. I'm not going to lie. People feel like you are allowing people to play in your face and drain your energy, and it's time for you to cut the course. I'm telling you, people want you to stand up for yourself. If you that soft Leo, that keeps a lot inside, um, I feel like people want you to stand up for yourself. You hold a lot more power than you know. Some of you guys, you do, but like I said, you're not using it correctly. But they feel like you're only not using it because you have abandonment wounds, you have abandonment issues. Like if you have the power, if somebody deceived you in your friendship circle, you have the power to stand up for yourself and cuss them out and cut them off. But you're not doing that. You keep letting them back in, and that's how people are viewing you. You just allowing people to waste your time, drain your energy, and it's like people are viewing you as somebody who just stays in toxic connections and let people walk all over you. But yeah, so people view you as somebody that is being breadcrumbed and somebody who people never or a person never fully takes serious. They find it very difficult to take you serious because they can't tell if you are real or fake. Or some people just don't really go all in with you, Leo, because maybe you're afraid of intimacy. It's like you want this fairy tale romance, this love, right? And you want genuine people around you, but people feel like you just one foot in and one foot out. Some people view you as an avoidant. I ain't even gonna lie. It's like you do a lot of fantasizing, wishing, and talking about having a real loving partner and everything, but it's like you all talk but you're not about it, because the minute somebody do come in, you may become an avoidant. You may avoid intimacy. Maybe you, like I said, because you are it says fear of loss of freedom. You could be afraid of somebody having control over your life, or you could be afraid of um intimacy. Maybe you just don't want that type of control over you. You know what I'm saying? And that could be the reason why people do breadcrumb you. People do give you the bare minimum because you don't act all the way in. You don't act like you all the way in, and people can't read you. So that's how they view you, as somebody who is hard to read, and it's hard to understand what it is that you really want, even though you desperately want it in a good way. It's like people don't know whether they coming or going with you because you give people mixed signals. I told you, some people feel like you give them mixed signals. Some people feel like you're lying, you're doing things for attention. Some people feel people can't understand you. People view you as somebody who is hard to understand, who is hard to figure out. They know deep down inside that you are masking things inside, or you just hiding things inside, but they feel like you just need to get serious with yourself and the people that's around you. So people view you as somebody that's hard to take serious. This is a lot. This is giving like a lot of complicated energy, honestly. So some people view you as somebody that's a little bit all over the place. Some of y'all may got air in your chart: Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Because on the outside, you look like you are somebody who is emotionally strong, right? And you have emotional intelligence, but on the inside, they can feel and know that something is wrong with you. You come off on the outside, somebody is strong, but in the inside, they feel like you are still hurting in a way. It's hard for you to get over your past. It's hard for you to people to fully love you the way they want to, because you were given all these different personalities, different, like you confusing people. Like I said, some of y'all just got air in y'all chart: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This energy is a lot, but okay, how do people view my Leos? What else? How do people view my Leos? My Leo placement. Yeah. Some people view you as somebody who is just stuck, confused, um, that needs to make better choices and better decisions with yourself, with your life. Some people view you as somebody who's a little bit stuck in your own little world, child. Because this is a child, look like a child. Yeah, they feel like you still have a lot of childhood wounds. Yeah. People view you as somebody who just don't know where you want to go, what you want to do, or they just feel like you were somebody who was a little bit lost or stuck or something like that. Some people view you as somebody who is stopping yourself from upgrading, leveling up. Some people view you as somebody who is a little stubborn, find it very difficult to achieve your goals, or you find it very difficult to blend in your social groups. People view you as somebody is just hard to get ahead or get surpassed something in life that you have already started. Some people view you as somebody who is purposely downgrading, or they feel like you stuck in this downgrade energy. Yeah, because people want you to take off the mask. People want you to get real with yourself, because you have a lot more power than, it's like you have power, but you're not using it because they feel like you are doing things to fit in. They feel like you are staying where you at and dimming your own light to avoid being abandoned, to avoid being left out. So people view you as somebody who hasn't went anywhere. And they want you to take that mask off. We got DM slide, unexpected flirtation, direct messages, testing the water, slot into your inbox. Yeah, I feel like you are avoidant. So people view you as somebody who's avoidant. Even no matter how much attention you get, if people try to hit on you, like try to get next to you, take you on a date, trying to give you a commitment, it's like you never allow people to get that close to you. So some people view you as an avoidant. And I think I said that. People are realizing that you are an avoidant when it comes to love. So you can dream all you want to, you can fantasize, you can talk about this person or what type of lover you want, all you want to, but you are all talk and no action because as soon as somebody approach you, you avoid them, you freeze up. Some of you guys, you may have anxiety real bad. Maybe you have like PTSD. What is it called? Yeah, PTSD, anxiety. I'm hearing paranoia. I don't know. Something like that. Maybe you have been diagnosed with something. That's just something that I just heard. But maybe you have like a mental health problem or something. Or that's how people are viewing you, who is scared of love, who is scared to allow people to get that close to you, who is an avoidant. Maybe you could be an anxious avoidant. Maybe you could be an avoidant. But if you're not anxious, people are just saying you're an avoidant. You don't allow people that close to you or that to get to know you that much, or you just don't allow people, you know, in. It's hard for people to tame you. It's hard for people to tame you. It's hard for people to actually get you in a commitment. It's hard when even if it's love, right? When they give them a chance, they give you a chance. It's hard for people to tame you. You come off as stubborn. Very standoffish. Okay. How else people view my Leo placements? Payback, consequences returning, karma cycles, what goes around, time to settle accounts. Yeah, some people view it as somebody who's an avoidant when it comes to love or just people trying to hang out with you, but people are saying that you are settling in a karmic situation, or some people view you as someone who could be avoiding bad karma. Because maybe you could be such an avoidant to the point where you feel like if you do give somebody a chance to get that close to you, maybe you feel like you're going to end up getting bad karma. Maybe you feel like you're going to suffer. Okay, how people view Leos. We got sex. Some of you guys, they could look at you as somebody who's very seductive, I meant to say. Some people view you as somebody who gets very emotional when it comes to sex, or you get attached too easily when it comes to sex. Some people feel you as somebody who is very sexual. They feel like you make decisions. Like when you do get intimate with somebody sexually, they feel like this is a choice. Maybe it has something to do. I'm hearing emotional intimacy. So some people feel like view you as somebody who is somebody that need to be careful. You somebody that how can I say this? Some people view you as somebody that everyone needs to be careful about. Because some people view you as a red flag. Some people view you as a red flag. Some people view you as somebody who could be positive and something, whether this is a ST, I don't know. Just take what resonates. You can exclude that part. But some people feel like even though there is red flags around you, you still be in this positive energy, your Leo energy. I feel like that's what it really is. You know, I strongly feel that. I feel like Because a lot of you guys, you do get a lot of sexual encounters, and that's how they choose you, because you are very attractive sexually, physically, but it's like, although you be having all these people coming at you because they're attracted to you sexually, but it's like, you could be somebody that easily like either give in when it comes to sex, but you don't want a commitment, or it's like people are saying you need to open your eyes and realize that a lot of people are attracted to you, you know, or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe this is just your nervous system. Maybe you could just be feeling like you don't trust people, but you like to be in a commitment with them, but you're willing to sleep with them. I don't know. That wouldn't be for everybody, right? So just take what resonates. But some people view you as somebody that needs to heal. They view you as somebody who is lost. Um, I'm hearing that some people view you as somebody who has lost its protection, its spark, its guidance. Like I said, some people feel like you lost. Some of y'all have Sagittarius in y'all chart. Some of you guys, you probably lost a Sagittarius. But some people also view you as somebody who um they used to go from being very patient and understanding to being temperamental. Like you have a short temper, like you pop off at times. When you probably get impatient, you may pop off and become off as, yeah, and they see that. So some people view you as somebody who wear a mask that has multi personalities. It's hard for people to understand you. People view you as somebody who has multiple personalities. Because I'm just getting this switch about you. Now, some people view you as somebody that is, like I said, very aware, and that give people second chances even when they don't deserve it. Even if somebody cuss you out and say something effed up to you, you give people the benefit of the doubt. You give people second chances that they don't even deserve it. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all are just too good of a person. Some of you guys, you may not feel like yourself right now. You may not even feel like yourself. Some people feel like you just not yourself right now. Let's be real. I don't feel like you're crazy or anything. I feel like you just been through a lot and feeling a little bit lost. It's like one minute you want something from somebody a certain way, and the next minute you don't want it, you avoid it, you push them away. I just feel like a lot of you guys just went through a lot, honestly. And even if people view you as somebody who is narcissistic, because I'm also getting that. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, you have narcissistic friends, and maybe you are the opposite of them. And you could be like the empath or the dark empath. Because some of you guys, your friends could be narcissists, and you could be the dark empath. Maybe you used to be an empath, but maybe you turned from an empath to a dark empath. And it's like you allow people to abuse your power. Knowing that you hold all this power, it's like just don't let people dominate you. That's all I gotta say. I don't like this spread. I do because it's a lot of details, but I don't because it's like people really, if you allow these people to take advantage of you, they will. People find that you can come off as very like nice at times. A lot of the times, some people feel like you pop off only when you get impatient, and then you you let people back in when they don't even deserve to another space like around you. Like they just don't deserve your energy, honestly. Like you let too much stuff slide. But like I said, I feel like some people just view you as somebody who has abandonment issues, you know what I'm saying, and you just don't want to be abandoned. But the more you hold on, the more people treat you like, some people treat you like trash. Some people discard you. Some people get rid of you, toss you to the side, abandon you. So even if you do make friends, Some people eventually abandon you and you let them back in, child. Some people will abandon you in forever, because some of you guys experience that. You experience people actually abandoning you forever and never coming back, and you experiencing people abandoning you for a little while and then you took them back. So people view you as somebody who is masking a lot right now. That, and they just feel like you just don't want to be abandoned. You don't want to be left. Telling y'all got way more power than anybody around y'all. A lot of y'all do, and people know that. Some of you guys have Sag or Pisces in your chart. We got Six of Swords. Yeah, people realizing that you're an avoidant. Some people feel like you're not going to change. They view you as somebody who discovered a lot, you went through a lot on this journey, but they also view you as somebody who hasn't changed. Because I feel like I'm talking to some people who are emotionally like avoidant. Like, you could be very strong. You come off as somebody who is very emotionally intelligent, and you just dismiss when it comes to like feelings. I wouldn't say feelings of others, but your own feelings sometimes. And they feel like you. Maybe they also view you as somebody who don't want to dump your baggage on other people, and that could be the reason why you don't really you are an avoidant. I don't know. It's like only the people that's close to you probably know your childhood, what you've been through, and they also may know about your romantic lovers, right? Of what you've been through. But other people that try to come in and get closer to you, you push them away. You avoid them. You don't tell them. You don't tell everybody your business. Only the people you think that's your friends, but even though they really not, but yeah, because you don't want to come off as a dumping ground. You don't want to dump all your trauma onto other people. And plus, like I said, maybe you just like that. Maybe you just don't tell everybody your business. Even though your friends think that you do tell a lot. But I feel like you only tell them. So they view you as somebody who needs to make a decision. You need to make a decision. You need to take the blindfold off and choose yourself, basically. That's how people view you. Because some of you guys, it's crazy, because some of you guys, you do tend to put other people's emotions before your own and dismiss yours. There's a lot how people view you, y'all. It is. Like I said, I feel like I'm talking about a dark empath. Like I said, some people view you as somebody who is narcissistic too, but I feel like, because I'm hearing narcissistic traits, but you could be a dark empath. But at the end of the day, this is how they view you, so it doesn't make it true. Yeah, some people feel like you are struggling inside, whether you are struggling financially or you could be struggling internally. Yeah. And some people view you as somebody who it's just, I'm just getting this explosion energy. Like, what we're gonna say, some people view you as somebody who struggled to end something, let go of something. Like I said from the beginning, it all ties into you needing to let go of your wounds, your childhood wounds, or your old past bad relationships, or even you I can't say even you. Okay, I ain't gonna say that. But people just feel like you just need to let go of anything. You need to purge. People feel like you need to do some deep dive and some healing, and maybe even go see a therapist. But people view you as somebody who is hurt inside and struggle to let it go. And once you let it go, it's like people want you to open up. Just put it like that. People want you to open up your emotions and in regards of yourself. You don't have to tell them because some people already know, but they want you to sit with your own emotions. It says opening up emotions, express love or feelings, truth revealed. Told you. This is how you come across. I don't know. I'm just getting this bulletproof energy, but also very talkative and happy and giddy and flirty and um like you can talk about your past to your close friends. We're gonna say your fake close friends, but it's like you don't get emotional about it. And that's where the emotional intelligence. It's like you talk about your past like it's nothing, but they know it bothers you. You see what I'm saying? It's something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We all hope it resonate and y'all take care.